All right, welcome to part 2 of our assessment of tasks on how to use Google Forms for quick assessment and easy grading. We've already watched part 1. You've created a test and you've deployed a test, and now you have all this data and you want to mark it within seconds. So I'm going to show you a couple programs that you can choose from to use, which will mark it in the matter of seconds. And in doing so, you can have it marked before they even leave the room and send to them and have all the answers and have the feedback and whatnot. So this is a test that we gave, computer programming test. We have all the responses here, 43. This is all my students for that section or that class. So they're all done, and they've all been put in a different spreadsheet here. So I have all this, and I want to mark it. And I can do this in a few easy steps. What I need is an add-on called Flubaroo. I already have it, but just in case you don't know how to get add-ons, you can come here and register your add-ons for Google Sheets. There's a bunch to choose from depending what you're doing. This one here, SuperQuiz, is an excellent add-on. I'm just going to highlight it and send a link for another video. The guy explains it much better than I can. Some other ones I want to pop out. If you can't find it, it's right here, Flubaroo. You can just go for education and it'll narrow it down. And then you'll find the GMath one we talked about. And then the other one. This is the one we want called Flubaroo. So you can click on it and you can add it. I've already added it. And once you've added it, it'll look like this. I need to grade the assignment. The first time you go to it, I've already graded this assignment, but I'm going to show you how to do here. It'll create another tab down here, and it'll automatically grade, find the average, calculate, and highlight some links. Let me show you that. So what you need to do is highlight your question. Oh, one note, before you finish the test, you can notice here that I did it myself. You need to grade all of the answers against an answer sheet. So the best way to do it is just submit the quiz yourself and your name and answer sheet. Mine's in Google Classroom, so I automatically put my information here. We all are in Google Classroom, but I also have a name question here somewhere. Find that, just in case you don't have Google Classroom or you're not using it. Yeah, there's a name question here. Full name as is here, and that'll be fine. You don't need to have everyone signed in for Google Users. So I have my add-ons. I'm going to go to regrade assignment rather than grade, which will be yours. You can also email a report. We'll share that, and you can view a report. Advanced, only go to the advanced options if you watch some tutorials on Flubaroo because they are kind of complicated, and I advise just leaving the tutorials or the tools as are. So quick regrade the assignment. It'll take a couple seconds, and it's going to prompt me 2 easy questions. I'm going to replace the grade there anyways. That's okay. Step 1, grading. So it's going to ask how many points I want per question, so you can weight them differently if you think something's more. But the other important part here is identify the student, so that's the student's name, or if it's a question that you don't want graded for whatever reason, you can skip it. I'm going to leave them all at 1 point. Full name as it appears on attendance. I don't need that as a point. That was just to use to show you how you can use this without having everyone log into Gmail. So I'm going to put that as identified student. And at the end, it's already picked out that the username, because they logged into Google, identified student. So I'm going to continue. And the second question you need to answer is, who are you grading it against? So I know I'm going to grade against my own submission. I'm going to grade it against that one. Hit continue. So it's going to correlate all that into your assignment. It may take a while and then glitch and then say okay, and then it'll update it automatically if that happens. Nope. All right, grading complete. So right off the bat, any question that's in the score above 60%, just highlight it in orange. So there's a couple here. Those are problem questions, but we need to relook over at those tools. It also highlights any student that's having some problems in red, and it also gives them the mark and the percentage. So easily marked for you in a matter of seconds, and they'll create an average on on each question as well. So I know which questions I need to focus on for the final. For example, these questions are a lot lower, which isn't easily calculated when you're just doing it manually because you're flying through a bunch of tests and then you don't really know at the end what questions were answered off and wrong. So the cool thing you can do with this is after you have it, you can just email your grade. So I can also view a report, break it down, and these are good to save. So I know where everyone's at. You can always find these later. I'm going to email the report, and then it'll email the grade right to the student. So I can also edit the student feedback, and depending on what question they got right versus what question they got wrong, will be given different feedback. Those are more of the advanced tips. You can do that, and there's also another program called Super Quiz that's really good for that, and I'm going to show you some links in the email that I sent for that as well. Okay, moving on. What it looks like when a student receives that email. I had a student log into my account just so it would look like when she got it. So after they send the quiz, they get a breakdown of what their answers were. So these are all the questions that they answered from the other quiz, actually. Okay. What it looks like is on their grade when they grade is nice and easy. It tells them their grade right at the top, and it tells them what correct answer. And if you want, it tells them the correct answer if they got it wrong. So student got a few wrong here, and they can quickly go over that and it looks. And that just takes seconds, and they look forward to getting their grades back in their time so they can work on what they want to, or they need to work on for their next time in the quiz. Also, it'll email you a record of the grade. So when I send the test out, number of emails sent, grade submitted, and I have that whole response saved in my email. So if I ever need to go back to it and take that route for whatever reason, I have record of it. Okay, so that's Flubaroo. Another one to look at, again, is Super Quiz. Super Quiz is a little bit more complicated, so I'm going to send some links without that, but that's how you can easily mark your online form in a matter of seconds and get real feedback that you can use to cater to the next assignment or test that you did and help students that are struggling. You're going to highlight them for them instantly. And you have the time now because you just saved all that time grading, so help out those students. And that was assessment of using Google Forms. Thank you.